Well, I'm in a 2015 Dodge Journey, and today I'm going to show you to add coolant. So first you'd open the hood, and then towards the passenger side you should see this coolant reservoir. This is the main area you ever add coolant to. And to work with this system, you want to make sure the vehicle is turned off and cooled down, just because the system works under pressure and this liquid can get to a boil. So you don't want to risk having a bunch of poisonous boiling liquids shoot out onto you. But to add, I will also double check a good online source or owner's manual that you've got the best liquid for your make and model. And you also typically want to match the same type of coolant and color to what's already in here if you can. Better not to mix and match. When you're ready to add, we'll just unscrew this cap. And then right in the middle there, with a funnel or straight from your diluted coolant jug, just fill as needed. So you're around your max mark. There is supposed to be air gaps, so don't fill all the way to the top. And then when you're done, screw this back on nice and tight. So that's nice and tight now. And then on your full marks over here and low marks, so it's full. And at this point, I would recommend probably start your vehicle for a few minutes to circulate that new coolant. And as it does that, I'd look around all your engine bay, your lines, your reservoirs, your radiator, and under the car to see if you see any coolant puddling. If you do see coolant forming, that would be an indication that's an area that needs some sort of repair. And a way to tell that apart from, say, water condensation is the coolant should have a slight coloration to it. It'll have a slight sweetness smell. And you don't really want it on your skin, but say you have a glove on and feel it, it'll feel slightly slick compared to what water feels like. But I hope this is helpful. You have a wonderful day.